starts now.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Jeff Hullinger. We begin with breaking news. Election results are coming in, and we already have some winners. We want to go to Jennifer Bellamy right now with more on the results that we are seeing.
And Jeff, this just coming into the newsroom within the last few minutes, the race being called for Rich McCormick in the Republican District 6 runoff. Rich taking this over Jake Evans, who had been endorsed by former President Donald Trump. So now Rich McCormick will take on Bob Christian in that primary, rather in that general election coming up in the fall. And this is the race for the 6th congressional district, which is going to soon be the former district of Congresswoman Lucy McBath, who decided to move to a different district after redistricting, which has made this lay of this land particularly winnable for Republicans. We are seeing a lot of results coming in and a lot of races being called very early. I want to take you to the Secretary of State's race for the Democratic runoff. This one has been called for B. Wynn. And if you take a look at the heat map here, you can see the majority of that state and that sharpness of that purple color showing you just what we're seeing right now with the vote totals. We also know that B. Wynn will be taking on current incumbent Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger in the fall. And so that's what we're seeing with those races. Another race that has already been called is the 10th congressional district for Republicans. Mike Collins taking this one over Vernon Jones. The interesting thing to note here, Mike Collins endorsed by Governor Brian Kemp, Jones endorsed by former President Donald Trump. So we're seeing that that did not mean a win for Vernon Jones there. As far as who Mike Collins will take on in the fall, that is still being decided. The Democrats have their own runoff to contend with right now. So what we're looking at here is Tabitha Johnson Green. She's sitting pretty comfortable right now against Jessica Ford, but we're still waiting on that one to be officially called. And then another race that we are following for you is the Democratic Lieutenant Governor race. This one kind of comfortable for Charlie Bailey right now. And if you take a look at what we saw during the primary, it was Kwanzaa Hall who had the majority of the vote, but there were also a number of other people that were involved in that race. So right now, again, it is looking pretty comfortable for Charlie Bailey. Whoever wins this one will be taking on Burt Jones, who was endorsed by former President Donald Trump. We'll keep watching, but again, the story of the night so far has been comfortable leads and early calls, so we'll continue to monitor those for you, Jeff.
Hey, thanks.